Well, European e-business consultancy, Syzygy, I think that's how it's pronounced, I will be corrected in the two takes. Syzygy has announced it's planning to float on Frankfurt's Neue Markt on the 6th of October. The company yet to confirm the amount it wants to raise, or indeed the offer price there. To tell us a little bit more about the company is Syzygy's CEO, Chris Robson. I got that right, didn't I?
You did. You got that right. Yeah, Syzygy is a pan-European e-business architect. We help companies, traditional bricks-and-mortar organizations, to build profitable e-businesses.
So what sort of services more specifically do you offer? And is it just for e-business solutions?
Yes. To give you an example, Siemens, a couple of years ago, were thinking about whether they should start selling online phones. We worked with them to give them strategic advice on their internet strategy, and then help design and build an e-commerce website for them, which was tested in Scandinavia and then launched in a further 11 markets successfully across Europe.
You've entered into a deal with J. Walter Thompson. It's not a merger as such, but it is, I guess, a JV.
Yes, the reason we've entered a deal with J. Walter Thompson, it's about offering a new offer to clients. What we've seen over the last 6 months is a considerable change in the marketplace. Clients no longer looking to rush to get an online shop out there, increasingly looking to see value by having a consistent on and offline presence. And we believe that with J. Walter Thompson we can do that quite uniquely.
Now, one difference in the world of e-commerce and whatever, and one difference between a lot of companies and you on the Neue Markt going forward is that you're actually profitable. Now, that is quite a remarkable change of the state of affairs, but tell us a bit more about your figures, your numbers, and what makes you attractive.
We've been profitable as a business ever since we started, and we set out to be that way. I think why we're an attractive proposition is that we are truly a pan-European business. We have a balanced spread of revenues and clients across the 3 largest e-business markets in Europe. That's the UK, France, and Germany. And we also have very strong experience in key industry sectors: telecommunications, automotive, financial services, and retail. So when you combine that with a profit story and building profitable e-business for our clients, we think it's an interesting story.
It's getting pretty crowded out there. Of course, everybody talked about B2B, business-to-business players as being the most effective, and that was the way that the internet was going to develop. It's got very crowded there. But a lot of people are saying, well, there's this number of companies out there, you can't possibly survive on your own, and there's bound to be consolidation taking place. And is this money that you're raising on the Neue Markt really going to be used for acquisitions?
The money will be used for 3 different things. Firstly, a dual expansion strategy in our own core markets and also into new markets. Secondly, to build additional services. And thirdly, to recruit additional talent. So, yeah, we see ourselves succeeding as we scale up and becoming a leading player in the future as well as now.
What would be, I know that you're probably going to be difficult on this one, but I'd like to know how much you're raising.
I can't, as you'd expect, give you a figure for the valuation.
Okay, how much would you like to be raising?
I can't give you that figure either. I mean, what I can say is that we're raising, we're selling what will be 25% of the business post-IPO, so we're looking to raise quite a considerable amount of money. And I think if you see us in the context of the leading players on the Neue Markt, because we're profitable, because we're truly pan-European, then that would give you an indication of the type of valuation that we should be looking at.
Okay, so when will you be announcing the offer price, etc.?
We go into our book building phase a week on Monday, and then should have completed that by October the 4th with the IPO on the 6th.
So ideally, so it's a long way to go just yet there, so a lot can happen, and we've seen things change quite radically in a very short space of time as far as the net is concerned.
Yeah.
How are you protecting yourself against that?
Well, I mean, we're still a solid business, and we'll continue to build on that. So we believe that the Neue Markt in particular will hold up. It's got an appetite for businesses like ourselves.
Just very briefly, why the Neue Markt, not the tech mark?
For 2 reasons in particular. There's much greater experience of e-services companies like ourselves, and secondly, it's the place to be if you're truly pan-European.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Indeed. That was Chris Robson, CEO of Syzygy, talking to us about the company's flotation plans on the Neue Markt. Well, more at Bloomberg coming